everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another review, man. Yo, I apologize. I know I'm late. But again, life has thrown yet another left hook that I've had to dodge and weave. Your boy's car done broketh down, so I am now in scramble mode to secure yet another one. Boy, I was enjoying a nice 2 years of no car note, and then it just took a complete shit. Oh, I only needed it for like 3-4 more months. Get me through the winter. Oh, I would have been good. But yeah, man. Anyway, man, I'm here. High spirits. Fuck it. When something is out of your control, okay, you can't do anything about it. Why dwell on it? Just say fuck it. Move forward accordingly. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by saluting to Discord gang, those listening on Apple and Spotify podcasts, and of course you, the viewer, and doing what I love to do best, watching TV and then talking about it. So this is Season 2, Episode 6 of Sons of Anarchy. Now, this one, I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Oh, it was extra midi. A little above midi. Because it was, in large part, until there was some moments that was interesting, but nothing new information. It was nothing great. Everything was end loaded at the end of the episode. So it was just filler. This was a filler episode up until the actual ending. Now, throughout that filler, I noticed something this episode where some relationships have grown stronger, others are deteriorating fast. The same notion. Like Gemma. I find Gemma this episode super interesting. She has been anti-God, anti-religion, anti-Jesus for so many episodes. Right? And we've been seeing her progressively going, constantly faced with a cross in her face, looking at the chapel. She's been in that church chapel like a billion times to hold conversation. And we just see her staring longingly at like the Jesus statues and that of that nature. This was the first time she's actually like went full in. She's lit candles. She's saying prayers. I don't know what that means for the character Gemma though. Was it that what happened to her, that attack on her, was it a humbling moment? And she realizes she is not the most powerful person that walks Earth, like Charmin, because a lot of times Gemma carries herself like that. She runs all the ladies. She pretty much runs Clay at home, who is in turn a president of a large bike gang chapter. So she's a very influential person. She has everything, and when people need things, they come to her. So it's almost like she was, or she looked at herself as, I don't want to get too deep, but maybe like a deity onto her own self. Like, she refused to look at anything higher than Gemma. You get me? But then when that attack happened, she realized, holy shit, anybody can get it. Now, I'm the one everybody runs to. Who am I to run to? And she finds that there's really nobody. But maybe God. And maybe that was her full circle moment this episode. Saying that prayer. So I don't know. But I might have been making something more artsy than it needs to be. Or maybe I'm on point. I don't know. You got to call your boy Sutter up and find out. But yeah. Also with Gemma. Her relationship with Tara. Tara talking to Jax after that explosion. And it really dawned on her when she asked Jax, like, yo, are you in trouble? And when he was like, it is what it is. And then she thought about it for a second. Hold up. Am I in danger? Me? And when he couldn't answer that question and tell her, no, yeah, baby, you good. He wouldn't even lie to her. She was like, holy shit. That was like an eye-opening moment for her. Like, because up until, just recently, she was walking around in SOA shirt. She was embracing being part of the club. The thrill was back on. A fucking doctor by day and the old lady by night. it was enticing to her until she finds that shit gets real. Shit gets real. And as soon as danger, she felt it, she had that conversation with Gemma, and Gemma sensed her fear when she asked Gemma, like, yo, can I ride home with you? Gemma's like, okay, shorty scared. This is her, So we see her asking, like, damn, is it always like this? Motherfuckers attacking and Gemma lies to her and say, no, most of the time it's really boring. I said, when? When? Talking about she came at a bad time. When the fuck was it a great time? The fans have been constantly up their ass. You know what I mean? They've been at war since season 1, every other episode. Motherfuckers getting shot at, people attempting their life. Hell, Tara, your association with the club almost got you raped and murdered by some crazy-ass ATF agent. Some ex. So, like, I don't know what Gemma considers a boring time. That was like a lie. But when she sees her hovering over the gun, she says, fuck it, I'm going to teach Tara how to protect herself. And them girls going to Kara, whatever the fuck that name of that, the porn studio. They shooting, she's teaching her how to shoot. And then they bonded fully by shooting up the car of the chick that was flirting with Jax. So we see her, raising Tara in a way that we never would have considered before. She was so Team Wendy. And where's Wendy? Where's Waldo? Where's Wendy? Well, I mean, this would be it to be realistic. Wendy would have to be in the show to be like, yo, what's up with my son Abel? I heard cars getting blown up. Y'all getting attacked. Fucking white national. Like, yo, where's my child? Like, I feel like if they were to bring Wendy in on this, that would spruce up these episodes a lot more. Like, it would bring a lot more realism. Because right now it's just seeming like, I don't know. It's a little too unrealistic. Like, Abel's just being babysat and everything's good. Like, nobody even once thought, let's go. We went after the mom. Let's go after maybe something younger. You know what I mean? So, okay. Their bond. And then there's a weird bond between Jim and Hill. Unser had to spill the beans. We knew that wasn't going to end well. Gemma was rightfully pissed. But we learned something about Hill. Me, I'm just thinking Hill, I don't know where he came from. I don't know how long he's been in Charmin. But by his actions, I would have never fucking guessed that man grew up with these people. Like, as children. And when he tried to share that moment with her, like asking Gemma, like, please help me. Like, your secret is the secret. I'm going to keep it. And he's like, just because I became a cop doesn't mean I stopped caring for the people I grew up with. And I found that to be, I was taken aback. I said, wow. I mean, this is the first time he's shown this type of anything. And, Gemma saw in his eyes, like, oh, you really want to hurt him for this? He's like, fuck yeah, I couldn't do nothing to protect Donna. And I refuse to let a motherfucker march through somebody that my brother's partnering with. Right? We even seen Hale go to the extremes of chasing down when he went to go question Zobel's daughter. He threatened to break the law. He said, I'll cut myself right now. And my father, the judge, talk about privilege. My father, the judge, will do no less than 3 years for your ass for attacking his son, a peace officer? Yeah. I said, well, goddamn, Hale. Like, his full swing, he went from fucking Judge Dredd to, like, what was Denzel's character in Training Day? Like, he's going full rogue. Like, I'm not understanding this Hale transformation. But we see Jim and Hale building some type of strange relationship, and her and Tara's getting closer. And I find it so funny because these were her ops. Like, these were people that they didn't fuck with her. And she had such, and she can't get that with her son because her and her son has this fucking secret that they both know is not a secret, his father's book and his intentions when he takes over the club. They know. They haven't spoken about it. It's not verbal, but they fucking know. And now not sharing what happened to her with Clay is like splitting them two apart. You know, he feels a change, but he doesn't know where it came from. And I don't know. It's funny how things are turning. And then on the flip side, as she's gaining these different relationships, it's so fucking heart wrenching to watch these exchanges between Jax and Opie. Like when Opie's mom came to Jax, like, look, man, his kids barely see him. Like, I need help. I didn't sign up for this shit. I didn't raise Opie. He's not listening to me. His father is out getting fucked up somewhere. I don't know what to do. I got to be at work next week. You know, she didn't say all that, but like, yeah, Ope just dumped his kids off on a mother who he barely saw, never seen for many years. You know, so I don't know. And then I was, you know, when Jax looked at his mother, looked at Ope's mother, like, well, fuck, what you want me to do? Like, you know, talk to him. She was like, fuck, I'll try. And when he cornered Ope in the room, that's a really weird conversation to have. Like, I think many of us have been there before. Like, you know, you got a friend that you love, but there are certain topics that you don't want to breach because the fear that, you know, it's none of your personal business. You know, it's none of your business. So you fear the reaction of your friend. Like, damn, if I call my mans out on his shit, will this end the friendship? Will he just be so fuck off, and will this be the end of it? Should I just continue to pretend? Like, where do I go forward with this? And that's a hard thing for men to do. Like, have a real conversation. So if any of you guys out there got a friend that you could share openly with, you keep that motherfucker throughout it all. Because to have that conversation takes I don't know. It takes some courage. So we see Jax trying to broach like, hey man, what's up with the kids? Like, and ain't mention Donna sets Opie off, and Opie looked like he was almost ready to attack Jax. Like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. Like, these are my kids. I'm dealing with how I want to. I'm doing my own shit. And you know, what is Jax supposed to do with that? Fight him on this? Say, well, no, you're doing a shitty job. You gotta be a father. I don't understand. I don't know how much more I could get this through to you. And he see him diving into the club head first, which also means being like Clay's fucking lapdog. And then the fact that Opie turned it on him to say, this ain't about me and my family. You just, you know, the real issue is how close I'm getting with Clay and how you want to be the head of the table. And it's not your time. This is Clay's club. And I just, you know, I love Ope, but I want to slap the shit out of him watching those words leave his mouth. Like, Jax, we don't give Jax enough credit for the strength. Oh, the strength that I know I couldn't. And sometimes you gotta be real with yourself. Like, what are my limitations? I'm gonna tell you one of my limitations. Motherfucker ain't gonna accuse me of doing some fuck shit when I'm trying to talk to him on some real, and me not just go, oh, really? Oh, your little boyfriend, Clay? Well, let me tell you, him and his other boyfriend, Tig, tried to murder you. Killed Donna. Now what, bitch? How about that, since I want to be head of the table? Take that back to him. And I just said, fuck it. Let the cards play out as they will. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And, like, think about it. What do we think really would happen? Like, what would be the absolute worst if Jax told Opie the truth right now? I think that would send Ope on a mission to confront and possibly kill Clay. I think the worst case scenario, Opie kills Tig and attempts to kill Clay. Somebody kills Opie. And you can switch Tigs with Clay, whichever one he's most angry with. But Tig or Clay would die. Opie would definitely die. But then what? Now it's out in the open. And if Clay was the survivor, he looked like a supreme piece of shit. Jax loses a friend, but it seems like he's already losing one anyway. get Clay the fuck up out of there, and then Opie's sacrifice would then open up a new chapter for the Sons. Hopefully a smarter one, not run by a caveman. So I'm thinking, fuck it. But I guess Jack's got Opie's kids to think about. So that's, they do lose a father. And they just lost a mother. So who the fuck is going to pick up that? Because then those kids end up being, I don't know, like Weston's kids. When they track them down. I said, well, look at little Hitler soldiers. Like, I remember watching like a World War II doc. And it was like Hitler's kids or something like that they had. And I was like, damn, these little boys. I was like, is that the one that's playing soccer? Jesus, he's shooting guns. He's talking about show me your tattoo. They are raising baby Nazis. Who's with the shits? I ain't gonna lie, that little boy, the way he was busting at Jax when he came through. Oh my goodness. And Jax like, and he tried to murder Jax, ran out of bullets. Jax like, take this little piece of shit to some house. I was like, God damn. Again, the strength of Jax. I might not have wanted to kill the little boy, but I would have had to open hand slap the shit out of baby Hitler. I'm talking about, wow! Damn near dislocate something in that motherfucker. Like, I'd have put all 5 of my fingerprints on Shorty's face. At least one time. And then, he had to shed a tear. Like, bro just tried to kill me. No. Jax is too good of a dude. The strength and resolve in Jax needs to be I don't know. So, what was the plan of this episode, right? So, now we had brokered a peace last episode. Well, a non-action, right? The vote was split, so they decided no retaliation until we worked out the kinks. Then that's when the bomb blew up, and now we see the politics of the table back at work. Jax knew that what happened to Chibs was not going to be voted on. Therefore, when they got to the table and Clay said, do I need to take a fucking vote? Not even Jax himself could say shit. It's just like, nope, not going to stand in front of this one. I know where this is headed. So his next goal is to let me reach hell, and it's a race to find Zobel first. Maybe if we could get him arrested, detained, that would cool off. We could work out another plan before he comes out. I just need time. Time is what Jax is looking for. Unfortunately, he's... no. So they go looking. They don't find shit. So in true caveman fashion, right after he just discovers the kids, and not Zobel or Weston, he goes to the cigar shop. And he goes Hulk smash. Oh, Clay, caveman. Psh, psh. So he's fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed to have calmed his spirit after he went ape shit up in there. After he went cave shit. Right? So I'm like, that's pretty much what I expect. Just the Clay is seeing red. I don't think he has a thinking muscle in his brain, honestly. Like, I'm just going to fuck up this dude's shop. Not like he's not rich. Not like this is probably not covered by some sort of insurance. But I guess just whatever to make him feel good. Like, this is not a small shop owner, Clay. Like, he could care less if you fucking take your giant club, your attitude and bust some shit up. Like, I'm just not understanding. No. So, the race is still on. The information that Hale got from Gemma led him to Polly, which I told you about that whole, she gives him some information that was partly correct. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what to see my father. But the meeting, oh, yeah, no. This thing has been put in motion a long time ago. It's supposed to be some type of rally. Then when they find, what's his name? Darby, he kind of also confirms that they'll be at this place. And he's getting the fuck out of town. So Darby's not even a full idiot. Darby is like, I don't know shit. I know some things. But guess what? I'm taking my ass to Vegas until y'all motherfuckers sort this out. And unfortunately, that makes Darby the smartest man in Charming right now. Because look at these two idiots. Unser. Right? Another hijinks with Juice. I should make that a thing. Let's look for the hijinks with Juice. We haven't seen these. I mean, Juice was involved in all the bullshit. And I thought it had calmed down. but it has come rearing back in this one. So after the explosion, right, they want to clean the crime scene. So they get the charming PD away, but then the other PD pulls up with their little test kit. And here's Juice dumbass with some bleach and a water hose taking his fucking time. Had to change his uniform and everything to do the job. Not like there's a rush, bro. Please. Please. So then they pull up. Unser puts on a show. And now Unser comes up with a plan. I'm going to give you a cup of cancerous piss. It's filled with so many drugs. It's just radio waste at this point. And I said, interesting. At first, when I saw it, when I was thinking, I was like, that's pretty smart. You know, find a way to spill it on the lab kit. That'll do it. Then Juice, because he doesn't do questionable shit, he's like, this is a cup of your piss? No, you take it. I'll figure out. Just follow my lead. What? What do you mean follow my lead? Let's make the plan now. What part of make sure you position yourself, Unser, next to the kit. Chat him up, position yourself next to the kit. I'm going to drive a car towards you. Obviously, I'm not going to hit anybody. But I'm going to scare them into thinking the brakes let loose. And then you somehow, in your fear, spill this cancer piss all over their kit. Okay? And then we'll work it out like that. Because Unser doesn't want to go to jail for tampering with evidence. I understand that. Now, what part of that took... I just told y'all that it probably took me, 13 seconds to come up to just let y'all know the plan? What? I don't understand why Juice would do that. That's what I'm talking about. That's the non-realistic shit. And can we get even more real? Let's say that the plan was successful. But please, let's say the plan was successful. Right? Juice's dumbass drives, Unser's unknowingly, slings piss into the kit. Cool. When they take their lab kit, do they not once go, what the fuck is this? Is this piss? Why would there be piss in the cup? And it's piss that has all these cancer things in it. Who has cancer? Unser? Why would Unser be carrying a cup of piss with him? They did this on purpose. It doesn't take too long. Hell, let's say, fuck that. Let's say they don't test the piss kit. They just go, this one's ruined. We got to go get another one. So they drive off. Now, what's going to happen when they come back and find that the scene has been cleaned with bleach and water? The same shit that Juice had. Who just tried to clean it? How about now Juice goes to jail for tampering with evidence? Somebody goes to jail. I don't see this plan working. It's dumb. And I guess we're supposed to laugh when Unser spills piss in his face and go, this diet soda tastes like piss, right? My man, there's a clear difference between any terrible pop and the smell and taste of piss. I would have to assume. Nobody's that fucking stupid. Nobody. But apparently he thinks that they are. So I don't know. That plan was just dumb. They're just dumb. I didn't even laugh. I was like, was this the laugh break in this show? Like, just filler. It was just dumb. To not accomplish shit. So yeah, the very mid. Also, so Jax, had already made a plan for Hale to drive up there. Smart, had to send the sheriffs up there to go detain him. Just go grab Zobel. But somehow the club figured out that they'd be there, right? And they go up there. Jax lets them know, like, hey, yo, look, check this out. Hale's bringing some sheriffs up here. That's how I knew where Zobel would be. So we shouldn't do this, because if we go in there, I promise you, we're going to jail. And Happy says, what, the cops are on their way? Yes, Jax says. Yes, they're on their way. What does the caveman say with his fucking bravado? Well, I guess we better hurry then. With no ETA on when the police are showing up. And somehow everybody is down for this. Grab the AKs and shotguns. We're fucking going in here. Even though the cops are on their way and we have no idea how long before they get here. We have no intel. They go in, discover it ain't what it is. Look like some goddamn church revival. Weston smartly shoots a random bullet to start the commotion. And Jack saves Clay from murdering somebody on camera. So and then they end up getting arrested right at the end. Like Jack said. Opie, meantime, is chasing Polly, crashes his shit. Now, Opie is the lone son left, which, oh my, him and his father, Piney, they're the only ones not arrested. And, yeah, so, and the club is arrested with guns. And I know some of them are felons. So now I'm thinking, how the fuck they supposed to get out of this one? It's got to be impossible. And Zobel will end up winning. This is how it looks. So I don't know how the club's finna get loose out of this. It was just dumb. And the way Jax and Clay looked at each other with this hate, Jax is like, you're fucking stupid. Like, I don't understand why nobody sees what Jax sees. He's a fucking idiot. It was just a dumb episode. It made no sense. It made no sense. But it had to drive the story along, I guess. But yeah, it was the more unrealistic episode thus far. So I don't know what we can be expecting later on. But yeah, man, do I have anybody winning this idiotic episode? Do I have a favorite scene? No, I think we all lose. You, me, any other viewer. Nobody was good this episode. Nobody. No. They could have dumped this one. They could have did it a smarter way. But anyway, man, that was a review. So protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Rail is out of here. Peace. Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Rail. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,